often. It triangulates which one is yours often, and just tells you the license plate often, and just
Vale, ya tenemos aquí. Y ahora aquí, propiedades. Aquí lo que vamos a hacer, audio al escritorio.
it goes beyond a simple search, recognizing different contexts. From doing laps in the pool, it goes beyond a snorkeling in the ocean, recognizing text and dates on our swimming certificate, doing laps in the pool, and photos, packages, snorkeling in the all together in a summer. Text and dates, really take it all in, and relive, and photos, packages, snorkeling in the all together in a summer. Text and dates, rolling out as photos this summer. Photos, more capabilities all together in a summer. We are rolling out as photos this summer. Photos, more capabilities all together in a summer. We are rolling out unlocking knowledge across formats. Why we build Gemini to be multimodal from the ground up. Unlocking one model across all modalities built in. So not only does it understand each type of one model, finds connections between them. So not only does multimodal each type of one model, finds connections between them. So not only does multimodal each type of one model, finds connections between them. So not only does multimodal each type of one model, finds connections between them. So not only does multimodal each type of one model, finds connections between them. So not only does multimodal each type of one model, finds connections.
¿Se escucha el audio?
So not only does
¿Por todos lados?
¿Se
escucha el audio? ¿Por todos lados? ¿Se escucha el audio? ¿Por todos lados? ¿Se escucha el audio? ¡Ey! ¡Salva! ¿Cómo vas? Estoy aquí. Que no sé si se me escucha doble. ¡Salva! ¿Cómo vas? Estoy aquí. Que no sé si se me escucha doble. ¡Salva! ¿Cómo vas? Estoy aquí. Que no sé si se me escucha doble. ¿Cómo vas? Sí, estoy aquí. Que no sé si se me escucha doble. ¿Cómo vas? Sí, estoy aquí. Que no sé si se me escucha doble. Vamos a ver. Sí, estoy aquí. Que no sé si se me escucha doble. Vamos a ver. Sí, estoy aquí. Que no sé si se me escucha doble. Vamos a ver. Sí, estoy aquí. Me estoy volviendo loco, ¿sabes? Vamos a ver. Me estoy volviendo loco. Me estoy volviendo loco, ¿sabes? Vamos a ver. Me estoy volviendo loco. Me estoy volviendo loco, ¿sabes? Vamos a ver. Lion. Es que me he echado una siestaca y me he despertado a cenar. Lion. Es que me he echado una siestaca y me he despertado a cenar. Lion. Es que de aquí el beatbox. Una siestaca y me he despertado a cenar. Lion. Es que de aquí el beatbox. Una siestaca y me he despertado a cenar. O sea que se me escucha con eco, ¿no? Una siestaca y me he despertado a cenar. O sea que... A ver, vamos aquí a toquetear todo. Vale, o sea, es que con el audio de escritorio, por algún sitio, voy a mirarme. Ah, claro. No sé por qué. Claro, me escucho doblemente. Ahora no hay loop, ¿no? Vale, sí. Ahora, espera. Ahora me dice Salva si hay loop o no. 1, 2, 1, 2. Vale, no. Según esto, no debería haber loop. Según esto. Vale. Y voy a ponerle el audio a esto.
Preview over the last few months. We made a series of quality improvements across translation, coding, and reasoning. You'll see these updates reflected in the model starting today.
Estoy haciendo
I'm excited to announce that we are bringing this
improved
version of Gemini 1.5 Pro
Ahora perfecto,
to
¿no?
all developers globally.
Perfecto. Gracias, Alba, tío. Gracias. Fue tanto tiempo sin hacer stream. Madre mía, estaba yo ahí.
In addition, today Gemini 1.5 Pro with
Que
1
contra el
million
trabajo, la
contacts
operación de
is
la
now
pierna.
directly available
Mi perro
for
se ha puesto
consumers
malo.
in Gemini
Estaba súper
Advanced
liado.
and can be used across 35 languages.
Ahora
1
tengo aquí
million
para que
tokens is opening up
una de las
entirely
pantallas.
new possibilities.
Vamos a
It's
poner
exciting,
aquí YouTube.
but I think we can push ourselves even further.
Que debería
So
también
today,
estar viéndose en
we are
YouTube.
expanding the context window
Estoy haciendo
to 2
multi-stream. Voy a
million
verlo.
tokens.
Lo estaba escuchando, no estaba
We are
viéndolo,
making it
pero...
available for developers in
Mira, de
private
tokens
preview. It's
en
amazing to
Gemini,
look
pero
back
en el
and
Pro,
see
¿no?
just how
Sí,
much
justo el Pro.
progress we have made in a few months. This represents the next step on our journey towards the ultimate goal of infinite context. Okay, so far we have talked about two technical advances, multimodality and long context.
Vale.
Each is powerful on its own, but together they unlock deeper
se ve el
capabilities,
directito.
more intelligence. Let's see how this comes to life with Google Workspace. People are always searching their emails in Gmail. We are
Y me
working
sale
to
el
make it
directo de
much more
Samsung
powerful with Gemini.
Homepage. A ver.
Let's look at how. As a parent, you want to know everything that's going on with your child's
en
school.
YouTube Studio
Okay,
gestionar.
maybe not everything, but you want to stay informed. Gemini can help you keep up. Now we can ask Gemini to summarize all recent emails from the school. In the background, it's identifying relevant emails,
Google.
even analyzing attachments like PDFs, and you get a summary of the key points and action items. So helpful. Maybe you were traveling this week and you couldn't make the PTA meeting. The recording of the meeting is an hour long. If it's from Google Meet, you can ask Gemini to give you the highlights.
Guarda. A ver si. Espérate.
There's a parents group looking for volunteers. You're free that day. Of course, Gemini can draft a reply. There are countless other examples of how this can make life easier. Gemini 1.5 Pro is available today in Workspace Labs.
A ver, ¿por qué me sale esto?
And Aparna will share more later on.
¿Qué me sale aquí? Estadística, actividad, la tasa de evento.
We just looked at an example with text outputs. But with a multimodal model, we can do so much more. To show you an early demo of an audio output in Notebook LM, here's Josh.
¿Qué me sale en cooperación de nivel de canal?
Hey everyone! Last year at I/O, we introduced Notebook LM, a research and writing tool grounded in the information you give it. Since then, we've seen a lot of momentum with students and teachers using it. And today, Gemini 1.5 Pro is coming to Notebook LM, and it's great. Let me show you. So here we are in Notebook LM. You can load it up with all the materials here on the left. In this notebook, I've been using it with my younger son, and I've added some of his science worksheets, a few slide decks from his teacher, and even an open source textbook full of charts and diagrams. With 1.5 Pro, it instantly creates this notebook guide with a helpful summary and can generate a study guide, an FAQ, or even quizzes. But for my son,
estoy liado con YouTube que me
he
sale
really
de
learns
la
best
última vez que
when
hice
he can
directo, que hace
listen
un
to
porrón de tiempo.
So we've prototyped a new feature with Gemini, and it's called Audio Overviews. Notebook LM is going to take all the materials on the left as input and output them into a lively science discussion personalized for him. Let's take a listen.
So let's dive into physics. What's on deck for today?
Well, we're starting with the basics. Force and motion.
Tened en cuenta que esto se
And
está
that, of course,
presentando,
means we have
muchas
to
cosas
talk
van a
about Sir
ser...
Isaac Newton and his 3 laws of motion.
Ah, yes, the foundation for understanding how objects move and interact.
Ah, yes, this is where multimodal
Van a
really
ser
shines.
en Estados
Now, it
Unidos.
generated this audio discussion based on that text material. And what's amazing is that my son and I can join into the conversation and steer it whichever direction we want.
Vamos a ver.
When I
A
tap,
ver si solucionamos
join.
aquí.
Hold on, we have a question. What's up, Josh?
Yeah, can you give my son Jimmy a basketball example?
Hey, Jimmy! That's a fantastic idea. Basketball is actually a great way to visualize force and motion. Let's break it down.
Okay, so first, imagine a basketball just sitting there on the court. It's not moving, right? That's because all the forces acting on it are balanced. The downward pull of gravity.
Pretty cool,
Voy
right?
a pararlo desde aquí. Vale.
I gotta say, the first time my son heard this, you should have seen how big his eyes got because he was gripped. They were talking to him. He was learning science through the example of basketball, his favorite sport. Now, what's interesting is under the hood, you saw that Jim and I had used some of the concepts of gravity, Sir Isaac Newton, but nothing in there was about basketball. It connected the dots and created that age-appropriate example for him. And this is what's becoming, and it can be transformed in a way that's personalized and interactive for you. Back to you, Sundar.
Thanks, George. The demo shows the real opportunity with multimodality. Soon you'll be able to mix and match inputs and outputs. This is what we mean when we say it's an I/O for a new generation. And I can see you all out there thinking about the possibilities. But what if we could go even further? That's one of the opportunities we see with AI agents. Let me take a step back and explain what I mean by that. I think about them as intelligent systems that show reasoning, planning, and memory, are able to think multiple steps ahead, work